Hey, what's going on, Pisces? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your December read for the month of December, obviously. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers out there, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Pulp Tarot, the new deck I just got. Absolutely loving it. I'm loving it. Anyway, feeling good. Hope you're all feeling good. Hopefully you feel better or not worse after this. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on? Pisces. What is going on for Pisces for December 2023? What message do we have for Pisces? Let's try that again. What message do we have for Pisces? All right, Pisces. So the first thing that I see, Pisces, I feel like there's either somebody really new in your life or somebody that is coming in, but I feel like there's definitely some really strong energy between the two of you. You know, and it is definitely something that won't be ignored. I mean, the first thing I see is I feel like this person, I feel like you spark something in them. You know, we have that ace of wands. I feel like you bring something out of this person that they never even knew existed, or at least didn't realize was there. You know, you're bringing a lot of new emotions to this person. And not that this person was ever emotionless. I just feel like this person never really felt this way. And it's all coming so very quickly. But like I said, there's that new passion in this person. You know, you're sparking something. You're giving this person something. And I feel like that's just the beginning. I feel like this is what this person is drawn to when they see you. You know, they're drawn to your energy. They're drawn to how they feel when they're around you. You know, they feel, we have the Queen of Cups, so it's a very nurturing feeling that you put off with this person, and I get that because Pisces are some of the most caring people I've ever met. They care, they wear their heart on their sleeve, you know, and sometimes just being around a Pisces can alter your energy in such a positive way. I have one of my good friends is a Pisces, and every time I'm around her, it's just, you know, she makes me see things differently and understand things differently. You know, and it makes me a better person, you know, and I appreciate that. But like I said, that nurturing energy you're putting off, this person's feeling it. They're feeling things that they've never felt before. And even though it's new to them, I don't see this person resisting it. And I feel like that's something that's going to be very important as we move through this read, is the fact that this person isn't resisting this. You know, the universe has brought you together. You know, we have the World card. I feel like everything comes full circle. I feel like there's a point in our life when we meet that person that just changes us in a way that we want to be changed, in a way that sometimes we didn't even know we wanted to be changed. And it's not like you're altering this person's complete personality. I don't want to make it sound like you're changing them that way. It's just you're bringing out things in this person, making them see things in a different perspective that maybe they never saw before, because obviously they never met you before. And it's that certain energy that you put off when you're around someone, especially with this connection, because I mean, like I said, I feel like it does start off more in a friendship. I feel like very easy to talk to this person, very easy to feel comfortable with this person. And I feel like as we move on, I mean, with that Eight of Wands opening up communication, we have the Knight of Pentacles, all about establishing trust. It's one of those things where this person, you don't have to go to your way, just being yourself. I feel like that trust is coming, and it's going to continue to come. And like I said, feeling like you're completely safe with this person is a feeling that I feel like it's something that a lot of people take for granted. But I don't feel like you will be. Like I said, they feel the same way about you as you do about them, and I feel like that trust is coming. We're establishing that without even saying it. With that Hangman, seeing things in a different perspective, I feel like everybody that we meet in our life can give us something. Can show us something. Not always good, but they can always show us something. But with this, it's like this person has been waiting as long as you have to meet the right person. And that's the thing with life. We're waiting till we're not. With that Three of Wands, that ship's finally coming in, finally making port at that home harbor. And like I said, it starts off more in a friendship, more in the developing stages. But I feel like the more you're around this person, the more you feel connected. It's a very deep connection. Even from the beginning. And the thing is, it's like we see the potential of more, and that excites us. That excites them. Because sometimes we meet people, we have a good connection, but then it just kind of fades. Because it really never had any long-term effect. With this, I feel a very long-term effect. I feel like this is someone that's going to be very important to you for a very long time, and I feel like the potential here is off the charts. Like I said, this connection is very deep. I see a foundation being built. I see someone that shows up when they say they're going to show up. Someone that shows up when you need them, not just when they want some attention from you. I mean, this person is bringing to the table. This person is putting in as much work as they need to make things, very, it's like a no drama with this person. Making a connection with someone and accepting it is one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't do. A lot of people feel that connection and they run, or it's a fight or flight. You fight for the connection or you run from the connection. With this person is fighting for it. And like I said, it may start off in a friendship, but that's not where this is heading. We have new love. I feel like this person doesn't only show up for you. This person isn't just, there, like I said, is not there for the good time. This person is here for the long haul. And I feel like this person, allows you to dream again. And that's what I mean by a deep connection. I mean, I feel like this person gives you hope as you give them hope for the future. Starting to have fantasies again, starting to see. Sometimes when we're with the wrong people, what happens is we limit ourselves. We limit our fantasies. We limit our goals. We limit, our expectations. And we do that as a self-preservation. But when you meet the right person, all that shit's out the window. You don't have to limit nothing. Like I said, I mean, I feel like, we have the Emperor and Empress, nurturing, protecting. It's one of the greatest pairings I feel like you can get in a tarot read is the Emperor and Empress. They complement each other so well. And that's the thing in life. I mean, we all want to find our king or our queen. And that's not just a title we give to somebody that's special. That's somebody that earns the title because they take care of us. They treat us as such. And like I always say, behind every good king is a great queen. You know, and that's the thing. Like, you can't just give yourself that title. It's gotta be earned. You know, this person, like I said, I mean, I feel like this person has been through a lot, but I feel like you both have. And I feel like this is why this connection is even more special. You know, we have the Nine of Cups, you know, filling up your cups. And it sounds very simple and very, I mean, it's, the thing is with the Nine of Cups and filling up your cups is this is someone that fills the void in all areas. This is not someone that just gives you love. This is someone that gives you love, protects you, makes you feel safe, makes you feel comfortable. All the things that you want is in that. You know, this person is very emotionally mature. I mean, they're ready for this. You know, and that's why I do feel like this is taking a big step forward. You know what I mean? This person isn't resisting it. I mean, the Fool, you know, they're taking the leap of faith. They're trusting how they feel around you. And yes, it may be spontaneous, but I feel like there's a little bit of spontaneity in this person anyway. And I feel like you bring that out of them. You know, they're not second guessing this. I feel like this person is usually pretty big on, you know, overthinking. But I feel like with this, I mean, I see someone that's all in, like I said, with, you know, it may be spontaneous, but it feels right. You know, we have that Fool card. And I mean, the Knight of Wands. This person sees what they want and they're going after it. You know, like I said, I mean, this person's all in. They're not afraid of what's going to happen. They're afraid of what would happen if they didn't. You know, it's causing this person to, you know what I mean? Like I said, you cause this person to really see something that they never saw. You know, you're giving them as much as they're going to give you. Don't underestimate yourself here. I mean, yeah, this person brings a lot to the table. But they're bringing it to your table. Like I said, I mean, I feel like this person has a habit of overthinking in the past, but that's what makes this connection so strong. I mean, we have the Strength card. You know, and like I said, I mean, there's a lot of fire in this person. There's a lot of passionate energy. But that passion is being put on you. You know, they're trusting how they feel when they're around you. And that's another thing that this person never really did. And that's what I mean with that Ace of Wands, that, you know, that new passion that they feel, that new drive that they feel, the emotions that you bring out of them. I mean, that's all attributed to why this person is trusting their intuition when it comes to this. I mean, Pisces are great at, I mean, Pisces are really intuitive. Excuse me. You know, some of the most intuitive people I've ever met. Sometimes they don't always listen to their intuition because it can be, you know, that's the thing with your intuition. It's not always going to tell you what you want to hear, but it's always going to tell you what you need to hear. And some people don't want to hear the things they don't want to hear. And I understand that. I've been there. But like I said, this is something that continues to grow. You know, and another thing you're bringing out of this person that I feel like they never really were good at, or at least never thought they were good at, is I feel like you're bringing a really, really romantic side of this person, sparking some real romance. You know, I see this person making romantic gestures, you know, going out of their way to get that smile on your face, because I feel like that's important to this person, is to see you smile. And knowing that they caused that. I feel like that's going to be that euphoric feeling. You know, this person just wants to make you happy. And like I said, this connection is going to continue to get deeper. Excuse me. You know, we have that Lovers card. You know, it's, I don't want to say love at first sight, but I feel like it was definitely like at first sight. And I feel like it, you know, the feeling that they have when they're around you, you brought out some things in them that they didn't know were there. But now that they know, I mean, they know what they want. Like I said, I mean, you're filling up their cups, they're filling up your cups. I mean, it's, sometimes we meet people that we really care about and we try to take care of them, but they don't want it from us. or they're rejected or whatever. But like I said, with this connection, that's not happening. And I only see happiness moving forward. This connection seems great now. Check back with me in a year, because I feel like it's going to be even greater. The potential for greatness is, in a nutshell, I feel like this person kind of thought they never would really find anybody, and I feel like that's the thing sometimes in love, is sometimes we get, we feel hopeless. We feel like we're alone. We feel like we're never going to find anybody that's like us. So sometimes we try to settle for people that are as close as they can get, but you're not, sometimes we feel like an alien species sent to Earth, and there's nobody going to be like us. Nobody's going to understand us, but then we meet that person that does, and it changes everything. I mean, like I said, this is all happening very quickly, but, this person's very unapologetic about that. All unapologetically in love. Would make a great title. Not sure if I'm going to use it, but that's one of the hardest things about doing this, is coming up with titles. Anyway, with this person, we have some Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, some Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But that's the thing about titles, is sometimes they're hard. They're really hard. I feel like, because I don't want to put out a title that's misleading. I don't want to put out some clickbait. But I also want to portray, I want to summarize a 15, 20-minute video in a title. And I'm still working on that, trying to get better at it. But that's the thing in life. Sometimes we feel alone. Sometimes you can be with someone. I've been in a relationship where I felt alone. And it's sometimes we accept the things that aren't good for us, because, we accept the, like that saying is, we accept the love that we think we deserve. And sometimes we accept the love that we think that is all we can get. Sometimes you may have been in a relationship before in your life where they treated you pretty good. They were pretty nice to you and things were pretty good. But let's not settle for pretty. And it's hard to walk away from things like that, because it's like, it kind of reminds me of like one of those game shows where they tell you to pick, there's 3 doors and you got to pick one. And then you pick one and they ask you, are you sure? Or do you want to pick one of the other ones? And it's one of those things where it's like, they may even open the door and you see what's in there and you say, oh, that's some pretty good stuff. But you don't know what's in the other 2 doors. So it's such a, sometimes we take what we think we can get. But the problem with that in life, in general, in any situation, not just romantically, is, it's that fear that we're going to screw something up. That fear that next door is going to have something way worse. And but the thing is everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. If you're with someone and you think you can do better, you probably can. If it's a constant thing. I mean, obviously, if you're with someone and you're having a bad day with them, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's a point where you have that feeling more than you don't. And that's what I'm talking about. You want to, there's someone out there that's going to make you happy to wake up every morning, make you excited for the next day. And when you find that type of happiness, it's unparalleled to anything else. I mean, it ripples into the rest of your life. Your relationships with other people are better. Your performance in your career is better, because you have that home base. When you have a home base, everything else is just You know, what happens at your home. And you know, it's like when you're in a relationship and you just can't wait to get home to that person. You know, they make you so happy. They make you feel things that you never felt before, but it just feels amazing. Um, you know, life is going to be better all the way around, you know, because you have your safe place. You have your place to escape the nastiness of the world. And sometimes the world can get nasty, but when you have someone waiting for you, someone that truly loves you, truly cares about you, and truly shows up for you, all that seems so minuscule in the grand scheme of things. But like I said, it you know, sometimes it can seem, sometimes it's the darkest before the dawn. I'm saying a lot of cliche um, quotes right now, but I mean they resonate, you know. Um, but like I said, with this connection, there's no fear. Um, and even if there was fear, you know, I don't feel much fear in this person. It's almost like fearlessness. They feel it. They're going for it. They're trusting it. And sometimes when things are right, it's like current. It's just pulling you, and you really don't have to fight it. It's actually beneficial not to. When it's right, it's right. Anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.